All right, guys, so we found another track hog here. This is a pretty good one. Now, the fuel economy guy sucks. It only gets 5 laps per full tank. But how fast this car is and how long and consistently you'll stay in first place, it's not even going to matter. And I'm talking through the entire race. Other than having to fuel twice, this car is more consistent than the Dodge Viper, which the Dodge Viper is really works real well if you want to get that clean race bonus. For some reason, that Lancer Evo, them other cars are all over it. I mean, it's just, holy shit, like bees on a honeycomb. I tried that race 10 times yesterday with the Lancer Evo and could not get the clean race bonus because these cars are just, they're different when you're running with that Evo. I said, you give it a try. You'll see what I'm talking about. Run it with the Viper, then run it with the Evo, and you'll exactly see what I'm talking about. But this car right here, the Toyota GR Yaris, guys, it's a small car, 4-wheel drive. Now, what's going to make our fuel range crazy is not only we're going to put the engine swap on this, which is going to be a J2Z motor, as well as the high RPM ultimate turbocharger. We're going to install that, and that's going to totally kill our fuel economy. But what it's going to do, guys, it's going to make this car so fast that you're going to be in first for the whole Tokyo Expressway, guys. It ain't even going to matter. All right, now we'll go over the build here. All right, you're going to perform the engine swap. As you can see, we've already undergone the engine swap here. This particular car will be outfitted with the J2Z motor, 2JZ, oh, whatever. But other thing you got to keep in mind, guys, when you're doing this wall ride shit, if you're going to change your wheel width, add the wide body kit. What that'll do is it'll keep your wheels off the wall. Now, me personally, I don't really add the wide wheels, so therefore I don't necessarily need to add the wide body kit. As you can see here, my wheels do not protrude my fender wall, which gives me less drag when I'm riding these walls out. All right, bring it down here to the tuning shop, guys. All right, fit it with the comfort medium. That'll get your PP level drop way lower. We add as much as we could to this car without exceeding that 600, guys. So everything pretty much in here you want to get on the racing. You want the transmission, the custom suspension, clutch flywheel, brake control balancer, exhaust manifold. You get your race brakes, intercooler, racing filter, muffler, engine balance and tuning. We couldn't put that one on because it actually lowers the PP level and it actually kind of reduces the horsepower. Wouldn't know why, but we're not going to use that. We got the race muffler. Then over here in Ultimate, we got that ultra high RPM turbocharger. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that on there too. All right, so we're at 599.15 on our PP level, well within the requirements for the Tokyo Expressway money farm. Like I said, guys, this car is different. It's different. You're not getting fuel economy, but it makes up for it in how fast it's going to get out in front of the pack and reduces possibilities of impact with other drivers, which, as a lot of you already know, will cost you your clean race bonus. This car right here is absolutely a beast for getting out in front of the pack and staying out in front of the pack. Even though it's got shitty fuel economy, this car is a beast. Oh, Oh, and I forgot to go over the settings. I didn't do nothing to suspension, guys. All I did with the custom transmission was dropped it all the way down. All the way down. What that'll do is it'll give you a good, great acceleration and better gas mileage. Which riding these walls is the key to it. You need that acceleration. You need to be able to pop when you come right off that wall. Now, like I said, when you try to use the wide tire style, guys, they'll drag on that wall. You want the body of the car dragging on that wall, not the tires. Look how far we're already ahead of first place. Even in the Viper, he's right on my ass at this point. And in the Evo, I don't know what it is about that car, guys, but they do not want you clean race bonusing in that car, because the other cars, you try it. I did that race 10 times, could not get the clean race bonus. Fired up my Dodge Viper, got the clean race bonus as soon as I ran the race. Pretty insane. But yesterday we just was going in, buying, testing cars, seeing what we could use, what could be done, what could be best used for this method. But as of right now, as it stands, this car right here, guys, and the Dodge Viper. The Evo will get you a guaranteed win, but I'm telling you, if you're happy with 500K, then that's your car. But it's going to be hard to get that clean race bonus with that swapped Evo. But see what I mean about keeping out in front? You got to deal with that one car. Specifically on that first turn, or that last turn we just went through. I always come high or tight in on the inside so they'll automatically go around me. Like in the Evo, even doing it like that, they fucking smash into you, and it's crazy because they smash into you to send you into that wall. It'll take your clean race bonus away, even though they're the one that crashed into you. Pretty weird. Usually when they crash into you, it doesn't take away your clean race bonus, but if they crash into you and send you into a wall, it'll take your clean race bonus. Oh, this car is absolutely a beast. But like I said, look at the fuel. You can usually tell how these guys are going to stack up, how cars are going to stack up, fuel economy wise, by the time you get to lap 3. Like in the Lancer Evo, I knew I could get 10 laps out of that car by getting to 5 laps on a half a tank, just by, a little bit of simple math and deductive logic. Obviously, you made it that far, the other half tank's gonna get you another 5 miles. So therefore, we ended up with 10 miles on the car. Another reason I eat up so much fuel, guys, is because through 90% of this course, like as we sit right here, right now, I am just on this gas pedal, not letting it go. Sometimes I'll let it go on this curve right here, especially if I got like 1.2 miles till I'm out of fuel. I'll try to conserve a little bit. Letting off that gas pedal helps you conserve fuel. But literally the only section on this track that I use the brakes on is this one right here. Only one you have to use it on. If you breach those cones right there, guys, your clean race bonus is done. You don't even got to hit the wall. Just go past those cones. Same on the infield. If you hit them orange barrels, your clean race is done. But everywhere else on this track's wide open. No other barriers. And like I said, we're going to get 5 laps on this car before we got to pit it. Then when we pit, we're going to get out of the pits before they even catch us, which will be back in first. But then we just do, well, no, I think they might catch us. I think I did it last night and they did catch me. But they go into pit on lap 7, which you'll get in front of them again. And when they go to pit in on lap 7, make sure you go in on lap 7 too. Top off your tank so you can complete the race and you'll still be in front. I'll show you the pattern right here. But you noticed how we have just stayed out in front. This whole the NSX passes once. It usually does on that first turn, but after that, guys, these cars are never gonna catch this car right here. This thing is a beast. Beast and a cheap build. Oh, stop! Damn it! Damn it. Well, I'll just show you guys. It won't give me my clean race bonus for going past those cones. But you can ride the wall on the whole rest of the track. Damn it. I'll just restart, but whatever. I'm concerned about the clean race bonus now, obviously. But I will still run down the pattern of how to run this car. But I'm telling you, way easier to get your clean race bonus with this car. Other than my miscalculation back there, hit my brakes too soon, especially on these first couple laps, guys, because the track is still wet. You need to prepare your stop a little sooner at that curve. But jumping from car to car, it switches, guys, so, you know, it happens. I'm used to be able to stop in a certain point in a certain car. When I do it in another car, it's different. And I assume this car would stop sooner because it's lighter, but obviously that's not the case. This thing's a missile. It needs longer to slow down than the damn Viper, seems like. And that says something, because it's a little car. And the Viper is a relatively big car. Wide-bodied and long. I already know it's going to take my clean race bonus. You go past them cones, guys, it's over with. Yeah, that 200 sign is where I usually start braking in the Viper, but you can see here, I needed to actually start braking a little sooner in this car. And it's funny because, yeah, this car is smaller, lighter. You'd think it'd stop faster. But shit happens. Things you gotta get used to jumping from car to car. Usually that's why I like finding one car I can do this with and then just using that same car over and over and over again. So I can just take advantage of the consistency. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for a consistent way to beat this race and get the clean race bonus on it. This car right here absolutely does that, as long as you stop correctly on that last curve. All right, now we're gonna drop in and get some fuel on lap 5 here. Then we'll get some more fuel at lap 7. But the reason I do that is because I know the pack is gonna pit on lap 7. So I'll go ahead and jump, especially if you're in front, go ahead and jump in there and top off so you got enough to finish out the race. You're gonna get out the pits before they get out the pits. Knowing this race is just as important as the car you're running in the race, guys. Knowing the track, knowing the patterns of the other cars. It's going to help you farm this track. But it seems like there is different patterns for different cars when it comes to these computer players, guys. I'm telling you, that Evo, for some reason, I cannot get the clean race bonus in it. Them other cars are just drawn to it. And it's not fast enough to where it can get out front quick like this one can. So you kind of got to deal with cars for the first couple laps. But it's, oh my God, it's impossible almost. Like I said, I ran that Evo 10 times yesterday, guys, and couldn't get the CRB on it once. As soon as I loaded up the Dodge Viper, got the CRB as soon as I completed the race. Same with this car. Don't change your tires, don't need them. Fuel up. Oh yeah, guys, this is just way, way, way too easy with this car. Even though the fuel economy sucks, way, way too easy. Now I believe it'll be the red and the white car that get in front of us, the Skyline and the Supra. Not to even worry, guys, we're gonna get right back out in front of them with ease, and not to mention all these cars right here are gonna pit on lap 7. This Nissan is usually always out in front for the race. It's either that or that white Supra. The NSX is only the first place runner for like the first couple laps, guys. The NSX actually pits before anybody else does. They pit the same time we pit on lap 5, which also give you the edge in the race too. If you can't catch that NSX, but you got better fuel economy, he's gonna pit before you do, which still puts you in front of him. Yeah, getting that clean race bonus, guys, you kind of got to use your head a little bit. The car, the track layout, and what the other cars are going to do. You run this race enough, you'll get to know it. Get inside. Okay, yeah. Went on the inside just in case he tried to come in hot. Still not a big deal. He won't pit on this lap, but he is going to pit on the next lap. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get on out in front, guys, and then head in the pits before they do. Fill up and be gone before they even get out. He's still back there, he ain't pit yet. And we'll be so far ahead of the lap 5 pitters that ain't gonna matter either. But yeah, zero effort, guys. Zero effort farming right here. Even less effort than the Dodge Viper, even though you got to fuel twice in this car. Kind of funny. But we already screwed ourselves out of our clean race bonus from going past those cones, so. Yeah, doing this wall ride shit, guys, you just want nothing but the body of the car touching that wall. The skinnier you can get them tires, the better. Pretty much the whole pack that's behind is going to be going in, so we're going to go ahead and go in too, top off our tank, so we got to worry about it for the rest of the race, ensuring our comfortable first place. Just like so, guys. After that, just drive it like you stole it. Go ahead and get that money. Oh yeah, this car right here, guys, is absolutely a track hog. Definite must-have. It makes this Tokyo Expressway too easy. And it's funny because it doesn't even got the best fuel economy. Zero effort, guys. I can sit here and do this, watch YouTube videos, eat a sandwich, because pretty much almost AFK, guys, totally. Like I said, there's only one corner you got to use your brakes on. And technically, you ain't got to run the rest of the course like this if you guys don't want to. Really, the only corner that gives you the advantage in this race is that first hairpin. That's just because the computer players play it by the rules. They play by the book. You know what I'm saying? They go around it correctly, which requires you to damn near come to a complete stop to get around that corner, which I am absolutely taking advantage of. Oh, damn it. Did it again. Keep forgetting. So used to run that Dodge Viper, guy. I need to stop this thing just a few clicks back before that 200 times. I mean, really, guys, the Viper is a track hog, but this one is a lot less effort. With the Viper, you got to deal with traffic, and you can stay in front of them, but you still got to deal with them a lot more. Evo, forget about it. Now, this car, you get right out in front, right to the point, right from the beginning of the race. Like I said, this car right here is better than the Viper, guys, because the clean race bonus is a lot easier to get with this car, if you stop on time. Like I said, we're not going to get it because we went past some cones, but you notice we ain't crashing no other cars, no other reason for them to take our clean race bonus away. It doesn't take your clean race bonus away for riding the walls. It's going to take it away from me going past those cones. We killed two birds with one stone here. I was going to actually make a video showing you it does just that, just for going past those cones. But you're going to see for yourself right now, it does just that. You ain't got to hit that wall back there, just go past those cones. Start braking a little sooner before the 200 sign. Yeah, this car is a missile. It just gets up to speed so fast. This acceleration is what gets it, guys. It's got the acceleration, plus it actually has that top end about 215 to 220. But it's crazier that the Dodge Viper gets better gas mileage than a Toyota. You know, guys, and I don't think Polyphony ever patched this because there's too many races. You can actually, there's corners on a lot of races, guys, that you can take advantage of like this. They'd have to specifically go into every one of them. They'd have to pretty much make every corner, every wall in this race. Then that's some work, guys. And, you know, I don't know this just by playing Gran Turismo 7. I know this by having played every Gran Turismo game ever made. Every single way I could take advantage of this game. Every single way I could beat a race that was friggin' impossible to beat. By doing a little cheating shit. Gran Turismo 7, guys, forget about professional. Fuck that. I am not trying to give myself a brain aneurysm trying to win a fucking race car race. They made these races way too hard on professional, guys. Don't even try it. Me, I'm happy right on intermediate. I don't need race line assistance or brake assistance. Although that would probably help. The brake assistance probably would help when you're like switching cars. Like if you started out doing this with the Dodge Viper and then switched over to this car. Turning on that brake assistant might help you. Just until you get used to the car, and then obviously you can turn it off. And when it comes to lap traffic, guys, you ain't got to worry about it that much. I've crashed the shit out of these guys. I'm talking, sent them into a fucking spin out, and it didn't take my clean race bonus away because they're technically in your way in a race. Lap traffic, they're supposed to yield the right of way to you. Like, yeah, we just bumped them right there, but we ain't gonna get our CRB anyways because we breached those cones. But I'm still not trying to touch anybody just so I can show y'all. That's what'll happen if you go past those cones. It's pretty much the only barrier on this track. Get on the front here. Yeah, as well. If you hit those orange barrels right there, guys, you breached the track. You went off the track. Just the same as those cones, which is an automatic disqualification of the clean race bonus. But absolutely easy to stay in front using this car. Riding the walls. Minimal effort. You do not have to try at all. Absolutely hilarious. And absolutely the best way to farm this game. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what race you find, what you're doing. You know, if you in there hitting the brakes every fucking curve, I'm doing it faster than you are. Just by taking advantage of broken game parameters. Yeah, other than my breach of the track, guys, this would have been a clean race bonus. I didn't touch the cars. You see how easy it was to get in front of the cars and to stay in front of the cars. As long as I wouldn't have slid past some cones, I'd have got my clean race bonus. Easily, easily with this car. I mean, I'm even gonna go as far as saying it's actually a lot easier to obtain than the Dodge Viper. And the Dodge Viper is pretty easy to obtain, the CRB, but you gotta do a little work in the first couple laps. But with this car, a lot less work in the first couple laps. You notice that we only had to deal with the NSX on that first lap. And that was only for one lap. He got in front of us for a second. We got right back in front of him, and that's where we stayed. Boom. Yep. See, just from going outside them cones, guys, that takes away your clean race bonus. Absolutely hilarious. But other than that, just stay inside those cones, guys. Don't touch the other cars. You get your clean race bonus every time. It is super, super efficient with this vehicle. Even more so than the Dodge Viper. And just watch how fast we get out front and stay out front. Only eliminating having to work around these other cars, potentially killing your clean race bonus. You know, I really hate that on this track. It bugs me. Like, almost if I mess up on the first lap, guys, and sometimes now even on the second lap, if I'm resetting it, restarting it. Oh yeah, this thing is a track hog, guys. Track hog. You want to farm this track right here, guys. This and it. Even better than the Dodge Viper. You're going to pit twice, but it don't matter because you're going to stay out front in this thing easily. Yep, Toyota QR Yaris R7, guys. Swap the engine, high output RPM, fully race custom transmission, clutch, suspension. You guys are ready to go. Put whatever you can on this car. Without exceeding the 500 or the 600 PP level. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this car, this is my new beast right here. This is my new farm tractor, guys. I'm gonna use this. Man, you just seen how much less I had to deal with other traffic with this car than I have with the Dodge Viper. And forget about this. Oh my God! I mean, it's a good car. And if you're wanting to just complete the race fast and eliminate having to go in the pits a lot. Yeah, by all means, build you one of these swapped Evos with the Escudo motor. You'll get the win every time, guaranteed. But when it comes to the clean race bonus, guys, I'm telling you, this car, they just don't want it to happen with this car. It's got the power. It's weird, guys. Them other cars are just drawn to this thing. But this is the track hog, you guys. This guy right here. I'm telling you, the efficiency of how this is done with this car, man, it just eliminates having to be concerned about lap traffic and things like that. Things you'd have to worry about in the first couple laps with the Dodge Viper. That what actually makes the Dodge Viper unique is because you can get out in front of these other cars fast. That's what you're looking for, guys, if you're going to do it this way, is you want cars that are going to get out in front fast and be able to stay there. Because if you get around a corner and 5, 6 cars pass you, you're going to have to deal with these cars again. And then I hope you don't crash into them on lap 2. Fuck that. We putting them in the rearview mirror right out the gate.